Hello everyone, this is me Pooja Training Wali from Rehan AI Teachers Training Level 2, and you all are watching my Task to Success show where we meet with different personalities and get much more inspiration and much more knowledge from them. Come to know about their lifestyle, their success story, experience, and so on. So today we have been joined by a very special guest. Her name is Thouria Benferhat. So, a warm welcome to my today's guest in my show, and I'm very thankful to you that you accepted my invitation and became a part of my show. So, it's an honor for me to have you in my show. So, hello, Thoraya, how are you?
I'm doing fine. It's an honor for me to be on your show. I love what you do. It's wonderful.
Okay, thank you so much for your appreciation. Okay, Thoraya, first of all, I would request you to please introduce yourself to our audience who are watching us.
Hi, my name is Thouria Benferhat. I'm a polyglot writer, translator, language teacher. I'm married. We have three grown up kids. They are 43, 39, and 30. And we have one granddaughter. She's 3 years old. Her name is Layla. And
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's the short introduction of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Thoraya, the link you have provided me about your introduction, I came to know that you were born in Morocco and grew up in Algeria and the United States.
Yes.
So, how have these diverse cultural experiences shaped your life and your career as well?
I think um, living in different countries and being in touch with different cultures and different languages opens many doors in our lives. Knowing people from different places and learning from them makes you a richer person in your mind, anyway.
Okay. Okay, so you are also a language teacher. So, what inspired you to become a teacher?
My dad was a teacher, and I have several teachers in the family. I also really admired a lot of my teachers. Um, those people were all my inspiration.
Okay, so it means that from generation to generation in your family, uh, I'll have the teaching profession. Yeah, and teaching profession is good. We
Very,
even learn many more things when we teach students.
yes.
Okay, Thuriya, so you teach multiple languages like English, Arabic, French, and Spanish. So, how did you become fluent in so many languages? How you are multilinguistic?
So I was born already with two languages because being Algerian, Algeria was a French colony for 132 years. And I went to school right when Algeria became independent. And so Arabic at that time was not very strong. We did actually, when I went to school, we did half the day in Arabic and half the day in French. And we spoke
Okay.
Arabic and French at home. So I already had those two languages. And then I studied English starting in middle school. And I continued in college. I did my college in Arabic and English. And then I came to the US to study for my master's degree at Georgetown University, and I have a master's degree in TESOL and bilingual education. And for those of you who don't know what TESOL is, it stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. And I did that in conjunction with Arabic. So it was English, Arabic. And then I was teaching at the United Nations for 36 years. I was teaching Arabic to speakers of other languages. I was teaching diplomats and staff members at the UN. And in that program, the diplomats and staff members learn the official languages of the UN, which are Arabic, English, French, Spanish, Russian, and Chinese. And so I was able to take lessons in Spanish, Russian, and Chinese. I finished the Spanish program and I have a certificate to work in Spanish. And I also took the exam to get the certificate in French, just so I could have it on my resume. I never finished the Russian or the Chinese programs, but I learned a lot, while I was working.
Yeah, every new day gives us opportunity to learn something new.
Yes.
Yeah, and it means that you have the experience of about 36 years in teaching in New York.
Actually, yeah, more than that, because I have not stopped teaching. I retired in 2017 from the UN, but I continue to teach. And I taught before starting at the UN, so it's more than that.
Yeah, and that's great. So, what was that experience like? Can you share any memorable moments, your journey of teaching?
It was an amazing experience. It was so nice to have people from different parts of the world come to your classroom to learn from you, but then you were also learning a lot from them because these were very interesting, very intelligent people. The recruitment process at the UN is very strict and it's very hard to get a job at the UN. You have to really be good and be very smart.
Yeah,
So I learned a lot from my students, and they all came from all different parts of the world. So I learned a lot about different cultures as well, not just facts or knowledge. Um, and you're thinking of a memory. I It's very hard. There's so many very interesting memories, but one of them that sticks out right now is I had the Iranian ambassador in my class, and that
okay,
day we had I chose a newspaper article, and the title was about the Persian Gulf. But in Arabic, it was an Arabic lesson, so the article is in Arabic, and the title says the Arab Gulf. In Arabic, we don't call it the Persian Gulf. We don't say Al Khalij Al Farisi. We call it Al Khalij Al Arabi. The ambassador
okay.
stood up and he said, "It's not Al Khalij Al Arabi. It's Al Khalij Al Farisi." I said, "I'm sorry,
Very funny.
that's the way it's called in Arabic." He was so serious.
Okay, okay. Nice to talk to you. Really feeling very good. Okay, so since you have been teach many languages, so in your opinion, what is the best way for someone to learn a new language?
So the best way for someone to learn a new language is to go and live in the country where the language is spoken. However, it's not always possible. Actually, most of the time, it's not possible. So what you need to do is to create an environment around you that mimics the reality of living in the
Exactly.
country. Yeah. So you need to make sure, first of all, your phone is in the language you're learning. Make sure you're listening to a lot of that language. Listen to music, listen to the news, listen to interviews, watch programs in that language, read in that language, write in that language as much as you can. And try to do that. Do a little bit every day. Don't wait until the end of the week and do 5 hours of Arabic.
Yes,
Do a little bit every day, you will learn much better that way.
exactly. All right. Okay, so what do you think that what challenges do language learners commonly face and how can they overcome them?
Okay, there are several challenges that learners face. One of them is, I'll just pick one, finding people to actually practice conversation with. Um,
Exactly. There are a very low ratio of trustable people.
Yes, and very often people are shy and they don't have the courage to talk to people like online. Like now, you can go on different apps and talk to people in the language you are learning. There are even
Yeah.
rooms where you can, or lives where you can speak to someone who is fluent in the language or he's a native speaker. I open lives on different social media and help people from around the world to practice conversation in the languages I teach, because I think it's very needed. Because you can practice reading on your own. You can watch a video and repeat and listen again and record yourself and listen to yourself.
Yes.
But to practice conversation, it's hard
Yeah.
to do that. I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
can,
can say it's self-learning.
you can do it, but to do it for free, it's hard.
Yeah, and you mean that one should be a self-learner to overcome all these things.
Yes, and don't be shy. When you're learning, you're making mistakes. It's normal. If you don't make mistakes,
Exactly.
you don't learn. So just talk and ask questions, and
Yeah.
that's how.
No one is perfect at the start. Practice makes man perfect. So
Yes,
when we try to do it, then definitely we will face many challenges, and at the last we will be perfect at that skill.
that's right.
Okay, so Thoraya, how has online teaching changed the way people learn languages today?
For one thing, people are more able to learn because they don't have to commute. They don't have to commute. They don't have to spend an hour to get to the school and another hour to go back home. So that makes it easier. The other thing is when you are online, you are able to communicate with everybody in the class. And if you are with your teacher, the teacher is able to share documents with you. And in a way, it's actually even better than teaching in person.
Okay, okay, Thoraya, I think so. You are also an author. Am I right?
You see my books? Some of my books.
Yeah, yeah. This is your background, virtual background, or it is real?
No, it's a virtual background.
It's a virtual background.
I have the
Okay.
books here. You want to see them? I can bring them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so tell me what inspired you to start writing, become an author, and what topics do you enjoy writing about?
So what inspired me is actually COVID, because during COVID I was really bored, and I really had to find something to do that was constructive, and I thought of starting to write books and share my knowledge with people and help people study foreign languages. What was the other question? Is what topics or what do I write
What
about?
topics?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I write books and workbooks and notebooks for people to practice and improve their foreign languages in Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. I have coloring books for very little kids. I have notebooks which organizes your writing, so you have a place to write every week, for example. Um, uh, Books that are good for maybe a Friday school or a Sunday school. When you live in a foreign country and your kids need to learn uh, your tongue, your mother tongue, you send them to a Sunday school, I have notebooks and books that can be used in those schools so that kids can study on a regular basis on specific topics for a longer period of time and improve their language. I also wrote a book, this one here, it says in Arabic, I love you. This was my first book.
Yes,
Yeah, it's because
on the left side.
question that people ask a lot when they are learning a language is, how do you say I love you? And in Arabic, it's very complicated because we have standard Arabic, then we have different dialects, and we have 22 different dialects. So every dialect says it differently. So that's why I wrote that book. But that book is also an introduction to the Arabic language for someone who doesn't know anything about Arabic. And very often,
Okay.
Arab people are pictured as, not very nice. And I think this is a good way to show my culture in a loving light.
Okay, so I think so there are three books name visible in your background.
Hmm.
All this was published by you.
Yes, I actually published something like
O-
30 books. So
Okay, you have published 30 books till now.
these are just three of them.
Okay, so are these books available online or only
They're on,
offline?
they're on Amazon. You can find them on Amazon.
Okay, Amazon
Right.
website.
So the
Okay.
link is in my webpage. So if you share my webpage, they will find my Amazon author page on there.
The web page that you shared with me yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, okay. After this interview, I will try to find the books and hope so will also read it. Okay, so Thoraya, you are also a mother of three children. So, how did you encourage your children to learn multiple languages?
I think our kids got the idea of the importance of languages from the way we lived because we have friends from all different cultures, and when they visit us or when we visit them, they get to hear all these languages, and also they see me at work and they see how knowing languages can open your horizons. You get to meet more people, you get to know more people, you get to learn more, and I think that inspired them. And they're all multilingual. I'm so happy they are.
Okay, that's great. Nice to know about this. Okay, so my next question for you is again about multilingual, as you are expert in multilingual. So, tell me what are the benefits of being multilingual in today's global, or we can say in today's digitalized world?
Yeah, so because the world has become like a small village, thanks to social media and all the technology and satellites, um, knowing another language has become very important. So companies, when they're hiring people, if you have one or two other languages besides the working language, it's always a good thing. It opens new doors. Uh, it's a good thing to have on your resume because you are more valued if you know more languages because you are more open minded, you know more people, you know more, basically. So I encourage people
Exactly.
to learn languages. Very important.
Yeah, that's great. And I think so one should also have knowledge about multiple languages
Yes.
because at any corner he or she can talk or communicate in that language easily.
Yes. I
Okay,
think, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, you can continue. You can continue.
I was just saying that you don't really need to know a language very well. If even if you know how to say hello in someone else's language, just saying hello to them
Yeah,
in their language brings a smile to their face. They're more open to you. They're more apt to communicate better with you.
yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, what do you think about language and culture? How they are interlinked? How do language and culture connect with each other?
Language is a big part of culture. The language you speak is full of cultural references. Um, and since you speak this language, you actually become part of that culture. So they're really intertwined.
Okay. Okay, so as we know that about this modern era of science, technology, and AI, So, what is your opinion about AI? How AI and technologies has influenced our education system?
It's a double-edged sword. I think we can learn a lot from AI. At the same time, AI is still not perfect. It still makes mistakes, and
Exactly.
you cannot rely on it 100%. You still have to know, you still have to
Yeah.
acquire knowledge. And the other thing is that in schools, now that kids have access to AI, it's very important, or students of all ages have access to AI, especially grown-ups. They can really try to fool you with their homework, or they can,
Yeah.
they have glasses that can actually solve the solutions during the exam. That's very scary. So, administrators and teachers and examiners have to find different ways to test people, because we have to take this all of this into account to be fair.
Indeed, you are absolutely right. I agree with your point. No matter AI has make our life much easier, but we should not completely rely on it. We should not be dependent.
Right.
Okay, okay. You have been retired in 2017. So after retiring, what motivated you to continue teaching languages online?
Um, Teaching is my profession. I've always taught, and I can't stop. I love teaching, so it has to
Okay.
be part of my routine.
Okay. Okay, so there are many people who are afraid of learning a new language. Suppose for us, for Pakistanis, many people afraid of speaking English and communicate in English language. So, what message would you like to share with people who are afraid of learning a new language?
I would say just think of all the benefits that come with learning a new language, and not to be afraid, because if you are afraid, you're not going to learn. You want to learn, you have to be brave and just, ask questions and make mistakes and ask for people to correct you and help you improve.
Okay. Okay, this was the advice for those who have a fear of learning new language. So now I would request you to give a advice to lifelong learners who want to keep growing and exploring and making a positive impact in this world.
I think people should do what you guys are doing. I love what you guys are doing. You're staying up to date with all the new technology, and
Yeah.
I think that's a big key to knowledge. And if you don't stay up to date, then you fall behind, and then it's really hard to catch up. You really have to keep learning. Every time something new comes up, you have to learn it, because if you don't, then the train will pass you by, and you'll be way behind. It's Everything is changing so fast. We need to keep learning.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for a great advice. Indeed, you are totally, absolutely right that one should never stop learning, no matter how old we are. We can also take the example of you sitting in front of me, that you are very aged, but you have never give up and never stop learning, and also never stop your profession even after retirement. So, thank you so much, Thouria, for giving me your special time and sharing your experience about teaching and your life journey. I personally get much more inspiration from you, and I really appreciate you. So, once again, thank you so much and take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
Bye. So, guys, this was our today's guest from New York, United States. She shared her life experience about teaching. She is very, very aged, but still she never stopped her learning. stage and never stop her profession, continue his profession even after retirement. So I personally get much more inspiration from her lifestyle, and I hope you all also get many knowledge and many more inspiration from her and enjoy this session. So be happy, stay positive, and stay connected with me for upcoming sessions. Inshallah, we'll meet you very soon. Till then, Allah Hafiz.